Well, I've actually lived in Indonesia now for over 5 of the last 9 years. I came almost 10 years ago as a student, as an undergrad, and I keep coming back. And for me to be part of this delegation, it's really important to me because for me, being able to study and teach and do research in Indonesia has changed my life, and I think it's taught me so much about the world. So I hope to help increase the number of Indonesian students and U.S. students coming between these countries.
Okay.
Well, we've met so many students, both for undergrad and graduate programs, and I think that everybody is excited, but there are a lot of misunderstandings, and I think we helped to kind of dispel any of those.
What kind of misunderstanding?
Well, like it's hard, like, you know, applying to the U.S., making it all work, visas, that's, you know, too much, it's too hard to handle, but in reality, it's always kind of complicated to get funding and to apply to programs and to get into different schools. I had this experience when coming to Indonesia, so I guess my advice is, well, first of all, there's hundreds of Indonesians who've done this and who've had amazing experiences in the U.S., and so can you. You just have to be strategic and use the resources available, like Education USA. The doors are open. We would love to have you in the States. It's a really great learning environment. We try to create a well-rounded student. And so even if my dream is to become a chemical engineer, in order to get my degree, my undergraduate degree, I will have to take other classes also in other fields. And I think that that helps you even understand your own field better. Well, I think that I know I experienced that after being in Indonesia for a long time. I think when you study in the U.S., absolutely, you know, you come across so many different people. The teaching style, the classroom environment is very kind of open and dynamic, and it's a different experience. It's a cross-cultural experience for you, and so you'll absolutely come back with a broader perspective, which I think is really good. Well, there are many ways of figuring that out. There's so many scholarships through Almanef, through Fulbright, and you really just have to figure out which is good for you. And you can also, I think this is another thing that people don't understand, is you can apply directly to schools in the U.S. We want international students, and if you plan ahead and you try to get as much advice as possible, there are so many ways to overcome those financial obstacles. Follow your dreams. Make a plan. Plan ahead. Anything is possible.